from Berkeley, California. I'm a Giants fan. Found it very interesting that it's quiet in Manhattan right now. The Yankees aren't involved, or the Mets. So anyway, but I'm glad to be here. I've been coming to New York ever since I've been a little kid, so it's always fun. I brought with me a map that will show you the big picture, so don't worry. It'll help you get focus in on that, which is more specific. But anyway, we are a small family-owned winery from the Russian River. Specifically, we're in the Green Valley, which is an AVA. Marmar Estate means Marmar Torres. It's a name of a lady whose name is Marmar Torres. Her family owns one of the largest Spanish wine companies called Torres in Spain. You maybe know the Sangre de Torres, Coronas, or Mas La Plana. Marmar came to this country in about 1975. She had this adventurous spirit, and she asked her father if she could come out west and build a business for Torres. She came out. She not only fell in love with a wine writer, but she also fell in love with the Russian River, and went to UC Davis, went to Stanford Business School, wrote a couple of cookbooks, and they purchased property in 1986, and the first wine was the '89 Chardonnay, and the winery was built in 1992. So Marmar set out what she felt, well, the land that she purchased is some of the most coveted space in the Russian River. It's a perfect storm as far as location. If you look at this map here, it's the usual map. Here's the Bay Area, it's Berkeley where I live, San Francisco, Marin County. Carneros is north of the bay. Carneros is famous for that cold wind coming through the Golden Gate, up through the San Pablo Bay, and then covering these beautiful vineyards which cover both the Sonoma Valley and the Napa Valley. And that's a lot of Chardonnay and Pinot Noir is made and some Merlot. Now in our situation, just north of Bonita Point, Point Bonita, moving up here towards Drake's Bay, which, if you read history, is some of the roughest waters for those ancient mariners in the 1700s. But the Petaluma Gap is a perfect wind climate situation. The wind comes from the Pacific Ocean, goes over these hills here on the coast, through the filter of redwood trees, and into the Green Valley, which is famous for a belt of fog which occurs every morning and night. As a result, along with the soil that we have, which is called Gold Ridge soil, you'll be tested later, you have a perfect situation. This wind can be strong, but it's filtered and toned down by these hills and trees. So we're located here. There's several, 18, I think it's 22,000 acres of vineyards in the Green Valley. We are on Grayton Road. We're about 50 feet above sea level at the bottom and about 300 feet above sea level at the top. We have perfect sun during the day. It gets very hot, and then at night it cools down. Our whole drive is several things, but first and most important is to make organic, to produce or to grow organic fruit. So it's perfect that we're here because we're since 2006 certified organic. This is an important seal. And on the back of the label, it should say made with organic Pinot Noir grapes. Yep, there you go, organic Pinot Noir grapes. A lot of people ask me, why don't you put the sticker on from the CCOF? It's over commercialization from a marketing point of view. It dumbs down the wine a little bit. So our label, our back label, gives enough information about the clones and about the location. The next thing that's important is that this wine is the 2009, which you have on your list, is blend of 6 different clones, most of which is the Pommard clone, which is the famous clone which creates the body of Pinot Noir. The other clones, Dijon 667, and it's all on your fact sheet. Dijon 667, Swan clone, so on and so forth, create the nuances. You know, when you taste Pinot Noir, it might have some. I came up with a word today, antique wood on the nose on our Sonoma Coast wine. You might have coffee bean or cherry or plum or whatever. But this is a blend of 6 clones, which creates a complexity, which makes this wine magical. So we aim to grow the best fruit. We tray sort, bringing in the grapes, and we tray sort and inspect the clusters as they come into the hopper. So there's a group of 5 people looking through every cluster coming in. It's hard work, but it's well worth it. No rocks, no bad things going into the wine.